If you have something soft like a pillow or a blanket you want to bring along with you today, that would be gorgeous. You don't want anything too firm or hard, so a bolster might feel too much, but of course you can try and just see how you get on. Towards the end of our practice, I'll invite us to a legs up pose. So you might take this by a wall or a window or even over a bed or a chair. And so if you wanted to move your mat now close to a wall, you're more than welcome to. But of course, if you're not by a wall, that's totally okay. I'll, of course, offer a variation without, so don't worry. But for now, we'll come onto our bellies. Bring your pillow to the top edge of your mats. Wriggle your way down. And we'll slide our right knee up into a half frog pose. So I like having a pillow under my elbows and head. We'll look over our right shoulder towards the direction of our lifted knee. And it's up to you how far up you want to bring that right knee. If having a pillow underneath your head feels too much like a back bend, if you feel this too much in your lower spine especially, just let it go, slide it away, and bring your head and shoulders down onto the floor. Bring the breath deep down into the lower belly. Literally filling yourself up with this restorative practice, this new energy. And as you exhale, you can let go. Let go of what's not serving you right now. What can you put down? What can you take off of your shoulders, even if it's just for this moment? Invite any yawns or sighs into the body. Let yourself make the noises you need to make. Let yourself take up the space you need to take. I notice some gurgling sounds deep inside my belly. You might feel that for yourself too. And this is great. We're dropping into that rest and digest. We'll take a few more breaths here. belly continuing to soften down into the floor. And if the eyes are closed, start to flutter the eyes open, but keep the gaze soft. We don't need to search for anything to look for. Gaze can stay soft. We'll press up through the elbows and pass through a Sphinx position. So elbows and forearms under the floor. It might mean that they come underneath your prop. And have a wiggle of the hips, left to right. We're looking to find a rhythm that just works. That just works for you today. Find a rhythm where the rocking and the swaying of the pelvis just continues without any effort, without any force. And let that go. We'll come now to rest our other cheek. So right cheek comes down onto either the floor or your props. And we'll slide our left knee all the way up. And this side will feel different from the other. Let the legs soften. And I invite you to soften through the face. Let the eyes fall back into their sockets. They don't need to be reaching out or looking out for something. Let them rest in this moment. Let yourself rest. Notice if you're clenching, perhaps through the tongue. Let that fall away from the roof of your mouth. Unclench your jaw. And we'll take a final few breaths, filling your cup, filling yourself up from the inside. When you're ready to extend your left leg back behind you, and this time we'll press ourselves up and come to a comfortable seat that might be kneeling or cross-legged. And just taking these few moments to drink in this time, drink in this experience. I like to pay attention to the front side of my body that's just a moment ago has had this gentle compression as it's met the floor. But now as we have lifted up, we have this space, this rebound, this space to breathe in, to take everything in. That's just my experience. You notice what you notice in your body. Let that go. We'll come to a half shoelace. So we'll start by extending our left leg along the floor, and our right leg will cross over the top. So if this was too much, a variation is to bring the right foot on the inside of the thigh. Sit up tall through the spine. You can interlace your fingers and wrap them around your right knee. And it might be that with time, as your body continues to settle, you can fold forwards over the left leg. And if you're folding, you can release that right foot. Create the space for you to round forward. If you have any props to hand, use them, bring them underneath your belly, find a way of supporting your head. And slowly release the hands down. Roll up through the spine. Let any props just fall away. Extend the legs out long. Bounce the knees. You might use the hands to gently circle over the tops of the knees. And this doesn't need to be complicated, or just take the other side. Right leg extended out long, left leg crossing over the top. You might begin with interlacing the fingers, lifting and lengthening through the top of the head. And if the body is asking, if the body has this impulse to fold forward, you can do so. You can release the top of the left foot down. Taking a final breath before starting to roll up through the spine. Bring the legs in to a comfortable seat of your choice and just let the hands rest, let the body rest. We'll start to transition to our legs up pose. So regardless of whether you're next to a wall or not, if you want to bring your prop so that you'll be lying on your prop, your bottom will be on your prop. If you're next to a wall, scooch your bottom all the way close. Getting in is always the hardest bit, so let this be messy. You want your underneath arm to thread through so that you can roll over onto your back. It might feel a bit of an uphill roll if you have something underneath your pelvis. And then extending the legs up. If you're not next to a wall or a chair, you can do this by bending your knees generously into the center of the room. You might rest your elbows on the floor and your knees, your thighs on your elbows. No, on your hands, sorry. Let yourself take up space. Do your arms want to come out to the side? Perhaps your fingertips want to point up towards your head so your arms are in a goalpost shape. And as we continue to lie here, imagine yourself, feel yourself being deeply restored from the inside. Imagining this new energy, this new light filling up, glowing deeply from the inside of your body. And that image for you might be a golden light shining from your tips of your toes through to the top of your head. It might be this deep liquid that is rolling and flowing through the body. It might have this earthy, mossy quality running through you. Whatever that is for you, letting yourself be filled up from the inside. And this isn't something you need to do or work hard at. What if this was about doing less, letting this come without you trying, without you having to force? letting yourself be held. Start to twinkle the tops of your toes. They might start to feel a little tingly or cold. One leg at a time, bring the feet down, so sliding the feet down so that our knees are tucked in towards our chest. And ever so slowly roll yourself back onto your side. You might roll off of your prop, passing through a fetal position. And slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat. You might sit yourself up on your prop. Your eyes can stay closed. Lightly brush the hands over your body, down your thighs. You might take this across your belly, the front of your body, your back. It's over the skin of your face or down your arms, through your hands and your fingers, anywhere else. And let that go. Stay here for as long as you need. Take your time as you start to transition out of this practice and into the rest of your day.